All right. It's time I revealed the new rifle, and you're all looking at it. Looks pretty similar, don't it? It should. Yes, it's another DPMS Oracle. Now, I will have to mind you that this one is not mine. It is my dad's. He was so impressed with my DPMS Oracle and how it performs and how it shoots, you know, accuracy wise, because we've ran some hand loads through my DPMS Oracle, and it just performs phenomenally, and its accuracy is very good. Even with factory ammo, it shoots very, very good, depending on the grain weight of the bullets. But my dad, he got so interested and inspired by the accuracy of my AR-15, he decided to go out and get him one. So he got himself the same exact model as mine. And he's even set it up the same way. He's even got the same scope mount, the Aero Precision SPR scope mount. But he went a step further and got himself a Drop Tine 4.5 to 14 by 42 scope. And I gotta tell you, the Drop Tine scope is amazing. I really like it. I'll have to get me one for my M1A and for my AR. It's impressed me that well. Differences between his and mine. His, when we got it in the other day, it was so coated in Cosmoline, it was almost like it had not been taken apart or handled since they, put it in the plastic wrapping. Mine didn't have no Cosmoline on the bolt at all, hardly. Mine was basically just bare dry, as you see it. And it really didn't require a whole lot of cleanup when we got mine. But his, on the other hand, I mean, the back pin back here for the receiver, but we had to get a screwdriver and, well, not really a screwdriver, but like an ink pen and something, and just absolutely just push his rear pin back because it didn't want to come out at all. It was so tight from where it hadn't been opened. We suspect that his hadn't been put together that long. Like they literally just had assembled the rifle after and then test fired it a few times and then packaged it up and then sent it out. That's how new his is. Mine acted like it had been fuddled with a little bit because everything was loose. Like this rear pin back here, when I first got mine, was easy to pop out and stuff. But his, on the other hand, no, all of his tolerances and stuff were very tight when we first got it. Another interesting thing to note, the differences between his AR-15 and mine, even though they're both DPMS Oracles, they both came out of the same factory, and they both have the same barrels, and they're just identical. They're clones to each other. Interestingly enough, now, I am not a AR-15 markings aficionado. I don't know all the details and stuff about the markings that are on them. But his has this keyhole here, this keyhole marking. He has it here on his upper. And then he has that same marking down here on his lower behind the trigger. Right there. And now, interestingly enough, mine does not have that marking there behind the trigger, and the marking up on the upper is an A. So, I mean, to the best of my knowledge, I'm probably going to be wrong. In fact, I know I am, but I think, here's what I'm going to say, you guys can correct me, but I believe that this is like a government marking, maybe, like government inspection. I'm probably wrong, and you guys will have to correct me, but that's what I think. So I find that very interesting that, these two, very much the same, but his has different markings back here and up here than mine, and mine only has that one marking right there. But other than that, they're pretty identical. of course, except for the scopes. Now with the drop tine scope, his weighs just about a hair more than mine. Mine, I'd have to say, probably weighs, if I had to guess, probably about 9 pounds. And then his probably weighs, if I had to guess, sitting here, you know, holding it up off the bed, probably about 9 pounds and a half, maybe. Because they both have these bull barrels, and those are some pretty heavy profile barrels. So, I mean, they're both pretty heavy to hold one-handed. But his weighs just a little bit more, so that drop tine scope doesn't add a whole lot of weight. Alright, we'll go and look down the scope here in a second. Alright. So there it's looking out past the backyard. You can see the basketball go. And let's crank it on up to 14 power. There we go. Yep, very nice scope on his AR. So that's pretty much just the overview on his new AR-15. He's going to be developing reloads and working up reloads for his, like I am for mine. In fact, he ran 15. We ran 15 shells through it last night. I believe it was last night. I think so. I can't remember. I also went shooting the M1A at my grandparents' place last night too, if I remember. But I couldn't film because we was about to get rained out. Them severe storms were coming through, so we had to just hurry up and shoot what we did and leave. I didn't bring the camera, but he measured out 15 cases. The 15 cases that we shot, and his chamber length is just a thousandth of an inch under mine. I can't talk today. So literally we could run the same dies if we wanted. The head space is not even that different, because the chamber length is just a thousandth of an inch difference in our chambers. So that's pretty cool. That's how close they've got them. So expect to see rapid fire videos with this and my AR, because we're going to be going out to the old cabin here soon between monsoons and yard work, and we're going to be doing mag dumps out the ass with both of these, because we both bought new bulk packs of Remington UMC. Me and my dad did, and I've still got that other UMC bulk pack sitting over there, and then got a bunch of reloads that I've prepped for plinking rounds. So we're going to be doing some mag dumps into the old cabin with both. But anyway, that's been Pliskin by 51mm. I think we're going to the range again today, but I'm going to be taking the M1A and testing out that new bulk pack of XM80C. It's got a different name, but I'll show you the name of it when we get to that video. But we're going to be testing that stuff out to see how it groups at 100 out of the M1A. Well, anyway, Pliskin by 51mm. Like, subscribe, rate, and comment. Dislike if you want to, you know. And that's about it.